Most terrifying jutsus in Naruto. Now, what do I mean by terrifying? What do I mean by scary? Okay, now I'm not talking about strength. I'm talking about just straight up intimidating. Like I'd be a little terrified. I wouldn't want to run into a nigga like this. This is the most terrifying jutsus in Naruto. Let's hop into it. But honorable mentions, I feel like this is not too much to talk about. I got Obito Sharingan. Now, when I say Obito Sharingan, bro, I'm talking about the nigga. He has the capability to literally send you to his own dimension. Now, first of all, it's dope that this nigga has his own dimension. I find that a really cool concept in Naruto. The fact that he can just go there and just chill and do whatever he wants. Like, I would turn that into a whole village, nigga. Like on me, like that's just dope. But no, think about it though. Ain't nothing in that dimension. He can literally send a nigga to that dimension and just keep him there and torture that nigga. Why am I getting notifications? My bad. I'm gonna put do not disturb. Okay. Literally just go take a nigga to that dimension and just keep him there and torture that nigga. Like he can literally go back and just feed that nigga a piece of bread so he won't die, and then literally just go right back out and just leave that nigga there. That is low key. Like, I mean, it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper. I'm not saying it's the most terrifying, but that is low key a sleeper. The fact that this nigga can literally send anybody there and they have no way out in that dimension. It's insane. It's just an honorable mention. Let's get into the real list. The real list. Let's get into it. Now, first up, I got reanimation jutsu. Now, hear me though. This is low-key terrifying. Hear me. You a ninja, and your grandpa, unless he was a great ninja, whatever, or your pops, he brings those niggas back, and he brings those niggas back with a mission like, yo, you gotta kill your son. Them niggas gonna try to kill you. Imagine your loved ones literally have the mission to kill you, and it doesn't fix their conscience. It only like forces their bodies to do whatever they're told. But their conscience is like, yo, I really don't want to kill you, but I gotta do it. That's so terrifying. Imagine having to kill your loved ones because your loved one is trying to kill you. Like, first of all, it literally takes your soul from the afterlife and snatch the soul right back into his body and like, yo, this is what you're gonna do. I'm not gonna lie, that's terrifying, bro. That's terrifying, bro. Because if I'm a nigga, let's say I'm a nigga in Naruto, I'm a ninja, nigga. If I died in Naruto, nigga, I died. Don't try to bring me back. This ain't Dragon Ball Z. Don't try to bring a nigga back, bro. I died. Leave it be, bro. Because you know how Dragon Ball Z be. They bring niggas back. Like, it ain't no real death in Dragon Ball Z. Vegeta died like 7 times. Krillin died about 43 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't make it like that. I kind of didn't like the concept, but Naruto, they kind of did it a little different because reanimation, the nigga's still dead. But mind you, it can be, bro, mind you this. The niggas that come back, they have infinite chakra. I mean, they can do literally everything. They can fight for 2 weeks straight. Nigga, they have infinite chakra. Like, why you think Madara was just doing them niggas that bad? Bro, he had infinite energy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, nah, that's OD. That's OD, bro. That's OD. Reanimation got to be most terrifying, one of the most terrifying jutsus, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's OD. Next up, the Genjutsu. Now, okay, listen. All the Genjutsus aren't really like crazy. Like, you got that one shorty, I want to say, Sensei Kurenai, I think her Genjutsu was weak. I mean, Itachi literally called her out. He said, this level of Genjutsu don't work on me. So, you got people that have a weak Genjutsu, and some people got that OP Genjutsu. And I'm not gonna lie, if I run into a nigga, like a Uchiha, if I run into Itachi or Susui, I'm closing my eyes. I'm doing whatever I can to get out of that. That's like hell. Like, no, like, I'm not even joking, bro. That Tsukiyomi that Itachi put Kakashi in, where he was just like getting stabbed repeatedly for 3 days, but it was only like 3 minutes. Nigga, that's hell. That's actually a simulation of hell, bro. Like, that, nigga, that's terrifying. That has to be number one, bro. That bro, it's like it's a loop, so it just keeps on happening, bro. Like, nah, man. Nah, I'm not rolling, bro. That is the most terrifying jutsu, bro. Like, the fact that you're like getting stabbed multiple times and like and that's only in 3 minutes and it feels like 3 days. Nah, I'm not rolling, bro. That got to be the most terrifying jutsu. But at the same time, those are like the top tier niggas. Like Itachi, Susui, and Sasuke, they have really strong genjutsu levels. Like Danzo is up there too, because he stole a whole bunch of Uchiha eyes from the clan massacre. I get that, but like it's a lot of niggas that have weak genjutsu. So we not gonna just act like genjutsu is the strongest thing ever. It's just another fighting system. It's cool. Next up, this is a sleeper. I got this on the list. Y'all gotta hear me out. The Chidori. The 1,000 Birds Chidori. Now hear me. Y'all probably like, whoa, the Chidori and not the Rasengan is literally equal. Nah, bro, that Chidori is something else, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You can hit me. I'd rather get hit with a Rasengan than the Chidori. I know Naruto evolved his Rasengan into like a whole bunch of, like, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cute. You know what I'm saying? That's aesthetic. I like it. That's fire. But nigga, the Chidori, you gotta understand. Y'all know the Kirin that he did on Itachi? When Itachi was looking up and then he seen that big old wolf lion, whatever that beast in the sky, nigga, that is technically a form of the Chidori. That started from that. Like he literally tamed the lightning beast. That's what that was, bro. Like, so if that's a part of the Chidori, nigga, that's terrible. The Kirin itself is terrifying. Like, even though Itachi survived barely because he like pulled out his Susanoo the last minute, which is like, okay, like, not only a few niggas in that show had the Susanoo. Imagine if he didn't have the Susanoo. That nigga would have been grits. He would have been cooked. Any other nigga would have been cooked by seeing the Kirin. To be honest with you, bro, the Kirin is low-key Sasuke's biggest like move. I feel like ain't that like one of his strongest moves? I feel like he should have utilized that way more. Like, I promise you, we only seen the Kirin like twice. We seen it that time when he was fighting Itachi, and we seen the Kirin when he was fighting Naruto, and he had the Kirin to bite the foxtail. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pull up the clip. I hate explaining stuff, but y'all see the clip. But yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is terrifying. Like, I'm not fighting that, especially nothing I can do. You're grits. You're cooked. Like, no, I'm not doing that, bro. That's on the list. I don't think that's terrifying like that, but it's definitely got to go up there. Now, last but not least, definitely not least, I got Orochimaru. Nigga, not even no jutsu, just the nigga himself, Orochimaru, the most terrifying nigga probably in the whole history of the show. The reason why I got himself on this list, because Orochimaru is terrifying, but he doesn't really have a specific jutsu that makes him terrifying. It's just Orochimaru, his whole entity is just terrifying. The fact that he like uses other niggas as vessels is terrifying. The fact that he can literally bite you and turn you from this to this is terrifying. The fact that he can simply do that alone, like, and the fact, I'm not gonna lie, bro, Orochimaru, like, you gotta really think about it like this, because Orochimaru, they really was trying to like portray a freaky ninja on us, bro. We never seen that in any other anime, a freaky ninja. But Orochimaru is literally one of a kind. We never seen a freaky Diddy ninja, bro. We never seen that, bro. Like, look at this nigga was doing to the scrolls. This was back in like what, 2003, 04, or nigga, that's 20 years ago. Look what this nigga was doing, y'all. And then Sasuke got the nerve to see that and be like, oh, I'm gonna train with this nigga. He gonna make me strong. And I know he got influenced by that bite. But the fact that, bro, you gotta be strong, bro. You gonna get bit, and you gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna go to the jungle with this nigga and train. Nigga, if you don't stand up, like, nigga, if you don't go to Kakashi, he taught you the Chidori. I would have been so mad if I was Kakashi. Cause Kakashi, that was his little bro. Like, they pulled up in the Chunin exams together. You know what I'm saying? I taught you the Chidori. I taught you to be as fast as Rock Lee. And as soon as you get bit by that nigga, you gonna want to train in the jungle with this nigga for 4 years and just forget about your niggas? Oh, nah, bro. Nah, I'm sorry. Like, if I was Kakashi, I would have been sick if I showed him the Chidori. Like, he gave him the Chidori, bro. Like, nigga, like, that's a freaking ancient jutsu, nigga. Like, oh my god, bro. If you get back on point, the Orochimaru, that's the scariest nigga in this show, bro. I'm not fading that nigga at all, bro. Because even if you try to win the fight with Orochimaru, he's gonna be like, so you can beat me, so that means you're stronger than me. I'm just gonna take your body as a vessel. It's like, bro, you really can't win against this nigga. And mind you, bro, you really can't kill this nigga. He really just like an invincible nigga. Cause think about it, when he was fighting Itachi, remember Itachi put him in that seal, right? Bro, one snake slipped out, and that snake went into a nigga, big pause on that, and it took over a nigga, and it became Orochimaru. Orochimaru not even a human no more. But we never seen a nigga turn from a regular human to a demon. Like, it's just weird, bro. It just throws me off, bro. It throws me off. Hopefully y'all niggas been cool. I've been gone for like 2 weeks. I haven't been gone for that long. 2 weeks is not that long, you know what I'm saying? But still, it feels like I'm disconnected with my guys. And to be honest, I want to start making more Naruto videos again. You know, I took a little break. I started talking about AOT, Death Note. That's cool and all, but y'all know what y'all know where we stand, bro. Like Naruto, this the clan right here, y'all. This the little clan. Like, this what we talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so drop in the comments what y'all think. Drop a like, drop a comment if you think there's any scarier jutsu out there that I did not mention, or drop what you think is the scariest. To be honest, if you ask a nigga like me, I got probably Genjutsu or Orochimaru. It's kind of tied for me, but what y'all think though? I mean, enough about my opinion. What y'all think? Yeah, so I catch y'all on the flip. Peace out. Peace.